Happy Monday! Just another manic Monday. I've had that song stuck in my head all morning, and it seems like every Monday it's just another manic Monday. Cheers, everybody. I'm gonna go get myself set up. I need a Ziploc bag. Good morning, Pro Pyro. Happy Monday. Good to see you. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm just gonna go get myself set up. Be right back. Poke myself in the eye. Ow. Good morning, everybody. Oh my god, clearly I poked myself in the eye. I'm putting the wrong slippers on the wrong foot. Ay, ay, ay. Good morning, everybody. Ow, that really hurt. Just like stabbed myself. All right, let's turn on all chat here. Oh my god, I really hurt myself. Whew. All right, good morning, Pro Pyro. Good morning, Riz. Good to see you. Pro Pyro beat you to it, Riz. Good morning, MK. Happy Friday. Yeah, right. What kind of sick joke is that, MK? What's up, Germinator? Good to see you. And what's up, El Badger? Good morning. Good morning. Blooming Rose, good to see you. We are on time. Yes, well, kind of on time. Not so much, a little bit. What's up, Berry Berry? Good morning, and good to see you, Riz. Doctor. Good morning, everybody. I had to go get a Ziploc bag because yesterday we started some strawberry seeds in the sponges. Today we're going to try it with a Ziploc bag. What's up, Bernie? Good morning. And what's up, Jay? What's up, DJT? Good morning, everybody. I have two songs stuck in my head, and I feel like if it hasn't been done before, they should do a mashup of Manic Monday and I believe in a thing called Love, because I've made up my own mashup this morning. I'm like interchanging between two songs that are stuck in my head. Am I in a grow tent? Yes, yes I am. Let's hear it. No, I'm gonna butcher it. I was just whistling it, but it doesn't sound good. I gotta hit up the studio first, you know, make sure it's on key before I show you guys. Just kidding. I poked myself in the eye just now, and then this fan is like blowing in my face, and Tula, that's on the other channel. Check out TFP After Dark. That is where we grow the other stuff. What's up, Rex? You drinking your own made coffee. Airport coffee is really bad. I can imagine, Riz. Coffee from anywhere but home for me usually sucks. I have a friend that likes to go to these really fancy coffee shops, and every one that I've tried, I'm like, the coffee sucks. The coffee sucks. I even had some guy bring me back beans from Colombia. And even that wasn't very good. So I don't know, man. I like my Kirkland dark roast organic coffee. Um, Thank you, I appreciate that. Space humans. Good morning, Koyak. So, how's everybody doing today? Last night, I went in and I pruned some of the lower leaves off of my tomato plants. Some of them were kind of like burnt and stuff. So from doing the H2O2 spray to get rid of this leaf septora or whatever the heck I had. So I mean, I don't want to say we're in the clear yet, but we've got new growth. We've got green finally starting to happen. And it's a slow process though. So if all this is happening in a week, I feel like by the end of next week, we should be in better shape. We should start to get proper flowers on our tomato plants. We're gonna do a tent tour in just a sec. What's up, Giorgio? For every coffee you would normally buy at Starbucks, put it in the savings account. Bernie, you'd be a freaking millionaire in no time. So I don't know if this is still a thing because I live under a rock, but I didn't even read somewhere. It was just gossip. Somebody told me that Starbucks has something in their coffee that makes it addictive, kind of like MSG, but not. I'm excited for my PM coffee. No be later than 2 p.m. Nice, Blooming Rose. That sounds awesome. Do you like sandwiches? I mean, yeah, who doesn't? I mean, I like a sandwich with all kinds of fried salami, cheese, barbecue sauce, mayo, pepperoncinis, salt, pepper, maybe some tomato. Like, I don't know, just like a freaking loaded sandwich, maybe on some toasted brioche. I don't freaking know, man. Anything is good. RO water with Starbucks French Dark. Nice. Sounds expensive. I've been smoking since '94. Please tell me the difference between THCA and weed I get from the dispo. I have no idea because I don't really smoke, so I can't answer that for you. Organic tastes better. Pesticides and herbicides taste like bitter poison. 100% 001, and what's organic isn't even really organic anymore. Tomatoes don't like water on the leaves. Yes, so I had to spray my tomatoes. So we're gonna go through for Sky. I will talk about all the varieties I'm growing in just a sec. Caffeine, yes, caffeine. Gare, good to see you. Good afternoon. TFP in the kitchen, I'm gonna have to get back to you guys on that. I only do in the kitchen if I have stuff to harvest from the garden. It doesn't make sense to do a TFP in the kitchen if it doesn't pertain to the garden. I'm not gonna do random cooking shows, even though, you know, no slight to cooking shows. It's specifically to show you guys how the process works. We grow it, we start the seeds, we grow it, we harvest it, and then we cook it and we consume it together on the live. All together now. What's up, Dad's Tent? Happy Monday. THCA is only THC with the acid molecule still attached because it hasn't been decarboxylated yet. Oh. 10 by 20 tent, not growing weed. She's in Canada. Live every day, 12 p.m. Like and subscribe. Galaxy Rods. Thank you for that. Don't be gross. Do you grow mushrooms in the garden? I wish, George. Soon. I'm going through a learning curve right now with everything else that I'm growing. So we're gonna get to that in a sec. But we're gonna start some strawberries in a bit. I was supposed to set up the air stones today, but I didn't get my air stones in time. So what I do have to do is fix the lettuce in this orange grow tower right behind me. You can see, so last night I did a few of them. But this one, for example, it's like hanging out of the clay pebbles. The clay pebbles weren't securing it enough in the net pot. So we're gonna kind of plant it deeper in the net pot and surround it by some clay pebbles and just make sure we're all good. What's up, Gyro? Good to see you. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I had a good weekend, and I'm sorry you feel that way, Destructo, but the name Destructo suits you if that's your if that's how you feel about yourself. I don't drink coffee or alcohol. Good for you. Primarily water, and I don't smoke anything, and it has not made me any money. Sorry. Get a tower for fungus going. I mean, don't we already have one kind of technically? All right, guys. So berry bush inside, very cool. So yeah, yesterday took care of the tomato plants a little bit. The end of this week, like I said, Thursday, Friday, we'll take down the tower, and then over the weekend we'll reassemble it. So if you guys are interested in seeing how the green tower gets harvested, disassembled, and put back together, so what I think we'll do is, if we do a TFP in the kitchen, I think it's going to be on Thursday. I'm going to have to see what I've got in terms of lettuce or anything else, and it's got to be a good dish. It can't be something silly, you know, even though food isn't silly. What's up, Green Oracle? Hope you had a wonderful week. Oh, wish you a good week. Well, hope you had a great weekend, and I wish you a great week ahead. Are you growing microgreens? I've tried and I suck, but we're gonna try again. Maybe you guys can help me out. So yeah, a few things going on in the garden. Tomorrow I should have my air stones and everything, so tomorrow we'll do air stones in the bucket. So today we're fixing the orange tower, tomorrow air stones in the bucket. Wednesday, not sure yet what we're gonna do Wednesday. Probably just pruning and taking care of things, maybe some pollination, and then Thursday we're gonna try for a TFP in the kitchen. So come hang out with me this week. We're gonna have a good week. For those of you that are new here, I go live every day, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes I'm fashionably late, but only by like 5 minutes max. Galaxy, good morning. And Mohammed, good morning. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, you guys. I'm looking forward to it. And guess what I did this morning? It's still set to private because I got to make sure everything works and the shipping works, but we got some merch up on the website. Like I said, it's not live yet, but I'll let you guys know when the store is live. It'll be live this week, 100%. I got to hold myself accountable because my goal was to get it done by last night, and it didn't happen. So I worked on it this morning, and we're almost there. Just got to get some pictures of the merch and stuff. I had Father Fresh come by, sport a hoodie and the toque for me. Snapped some pics so that you guys can see what it looks like on the guys versus just the girls, you know? So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. It's a busy week. Got some other stuff going on. Got the show on the Urban Gardener starting next week, which has kept me a little bit busy. So it's like I said, it's a busy week, and we got to just make sure we stay on top of things. So gonna have another sip of coffee, and then we'll go ahead and start our tent tour. Show you guys everything that's popping. We got a lot. You know what, hard to please guy? I think I blocked that memory out of my head because I don't know that song. Like, I know Mr. Rogers and I used to watch it. Anybody watch Mr. Dress Up? 4 a.m. in Oz. Thank you so much, JPL Cleaning. Welcome. And that's an early start to your day. Hope it's a smooth one. Arizona, nice. Oh, Mindflow, what's up? Good to see you. So, if you guys don't know, or if you guys are new here, Cocaine, it's been so long. Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day so far, and I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I had something on my leaves of my cucumber called leaf septora or something. I don't know. It falls under the blight category. I got rid of it. And then when I was doing the tent tour, I saw something on my tomato plant, panicked, cut off the affected stem, did a 1% hydrogen peroxide spray. So I've been doing that every other day. So I forgot to do it this morning, but we'll do it probably this evening. I'll turn the lights down a little lower and I'll do it. And then, yeah. So we'll see how things go. But yesterday things started to look better, so I decided to kind of prune off any of the remaining affected leaves. So you'll see the tomato leaves when I show you guys up close. They're gonna look a little burnt. and that's because I screwed them up. I was trying to get rid of a potential disease outbreak in the tent, and I didn't dilute my spray enough, I guess, and I burnt the leaves, or the lights were on too high, one of the two, but that's okay, that's how I am. So this is the grow tent for those of you that are new here. We've got the orange grow tower, which we're going to be working on today. Then we've got the main grow here, the buckets. And then we've got the green tower, which is looking messy, which is why we're going to harvest everything by the end of this week. And we're going to disassemble, clean it, reassemble, and then we'll have soon we'll have seedlings ready to go. So there's only a few here, but there's a lot more where that came from. I've got all my seeds germinating here. Today we're going to do some strawberries. You live and learn with plants. Yes, Wanda. That's what it's all about. This is going to be herbs, strawberries. I'm going to try to... Herbs are pretty like easy. I'm not really worried about growing herbs and strawberries together. So I can't see the green tower with the jungle in the way, right? It's just insane. I harvested most of the lettuce, but now we're getting some more. So there it is. And then I have my Thai basil. So that's what happens is part of the time I was running this tower, I just had it on 24/7, and that's where you see the algae. If you actually have it on the 15-minute on, 15-minute off timer, then you don't get that algae spillage or algae developing from the water leaking. Cheeseburger, good to see you. And do you know how to feminize seed? No, I don't even know how to grow cannabis. I'm trying for the first time, and it's on the other channel. Link in the description below. TFP After Dark. Go check it out. We got some tatsoi here. It's like an Asian, it's like bok choy. And then we've got, hey, hard to please guy, I got a question. How do you pronounce it? Is it herb or is it herb? Because I never know if someone's name is Herb. How do you pronounce it? Is it herb or herb? Anyways, so yeah, that is the arugula. We got a bunch of romaine here just all over the place. More arugula, dinosaur kale, Thai basil, parsley, basil. I don't know what that is. Dinosaur kale maybe. More basil and some arugula. And then we have the main grow. So these are all the tomatoes. I'll go through. Why don't you grow some watermelons? JPL, I tried watermelons in the last run, and I don't know what happened. I guess maybe I didn't pollinate properly or screwed something up, and we got a very small fruit. We got one, and I ate it. I opened it, and I ate it on the live, but we're going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to figure it out and try again. But right now, I'm, you know, high alert for things like PM, and those are highly susceptible to PM. So yeah, no cannabis. That's on the other channel, Epic. Check out TFP After Dark. Try cucumbers. I just threw out my cucumber plant, but yes, I've grown cucumbers here before. I had to throw it out because it had a disease, but we're gonna try again. So in terms of tomato varieties, let's start with this one here. Actually, let me just turn my lights down for a sec. Burn my scalp. Just kidding. Just turn this down for a sec here. Thanks, cocaine. Appreciate it. All right, so here are the tomatoes. So you can see some of the leaves are burnt here. We've got our Dark Galaxy. Shout out to Galaxy. This one's for you guys. We got 2 of yous in here. I gotta adjust my Pulse Pro. This is my environmental monitor. We gotta move it more to the center of the grow, and we gotta raise it a little bit because our canopy is getting higher, and we're gonna have to raise our lights because some of these are already touching the light. So that's the Dark Galaxy tomato. We've got flowers. The flowers seem to be doing better now. Last time the flowers were kind of like falling off. So looking better, looking more green. If you guys saw what it looked like a few days ago, we're improving and bouncing back slowly. Then we've got the Cousin Martina cherry tomatoes. This is the first one that has started producing fruit. We've got some tomatoes happening. And I took down some of the lower leaves yesterday, but you could see this one is like, yeah, I just fried to a crisp. But it's okay. We've got some flowers looking good. And then we've got the Cherokee purple. This is the best one, right, Galaxy? Isn't that a nice Robin? That's on the other channel. Check out TFP After Dark. Not everyone who's into growing food is into cannabis and vice versa, so I've got it on 2 separate channels. If you're interested more in cannabis content and seeing that kind of stuff, then head over to TFP After Dark. So yeah, that's the Cherokee purple here. It's going to be a big plant. It's already very tall. You can see in proximity to me, it's like almost as tall as me. Well, from the bucket, right? So it's probably like 3.5 feet maybe. So yeah, there it is. I took off some lower leaves yesterday, pruned off some of the suckers. Got some, I picked off the flowers that were no longer good, but there's still some left. So just about going around and cleaning things up. But we've got some new blooms now and they're looking in good shape. So there it is, you guys. Bunch of tomatoes. Yes. We got the Ponderosa pink here. This one is the tallest one. This one was the most problematic one. We're going to kind of cut this down. I am not vegan. I definitely, oh, I was calling you, oh, I mispronounced your handle and I'm glad I did. Yeah, look at the size of this plant, you guys. So that's a Ponderosa pink. It's a pink, large heirloom tomato. I can see myself using this for like sandwiches. Speaking of sandwiches, where you just, you know, cut one slice and it fits the whole bread. But you can see some of these were coming off. So that's because I guess the nutrients, I don't know what I did. I screwed something up and we're going to have to get back on track. So I'm going to learn and I'm going to figure it out. But this happened before with my cucumbers. So we'll get the nutrients back on track and we'll figure that out. I just didn't want to pump them with too much nutrients because first I overdid the nutrients and now I pulled back because I overdid it. So just giving them some time to bounce back before I go with the half the recommended amount again. But tomorrow or tonight I'm gonna have to fill the buckets because the res is empty. So not empty, but almost empty. So either later or tonight. So yeah, this is the Paul Robeson tomato. It was looking really rough, but we do have some new growth. So I don't know, it's not looking like diseased or anything. It's just looking like it's been stressed the F out. So we're gonna just let it do its thing, give it some time. I got some flowers and stuff, so I'm going to there's your problem. Yep. Just what's up, Always Posh? I don't know if I missed. Yeah, 16 inches. Yeah, I know the tomatoes grew a lot, you guys. So this is the pink icicle tomato. I gotta pinch that off right there. But we've got some crazy Red Beer V is in the house. Who? Wait, what? Sorry if I missed saying hi to anybody in the chat. Anyways, this is the pink icicle tomato. It's I've got a flower there. It's pretty large. The tomatoes themselves are kind of in an icicle formation. Mano, I grow my own food and my own produce, and this is my grow tent. Oh, we got a Redbeard Green Thumb. Good to see you. Happy Monday. This is the green zebra cherry tomato. Just checking the leaves to make sure we're good. Or no, sorry, not cherry tomatoes, just a green zebra tomato. We have, yeah, some of the flowers were kind of growing and then falling off. So we'll see how those do. Like I said, I had a little bit of an issue. Have a great day, Gyro. Appreciate you. And yeah, we'll see. But everything is looking better. It's just a work in progress. Like, look at this. Right? That's like the worst of it. I really just scorched these leaves. So, moral of the story is be careful when you're spraying things. Can you talk about your setup in general? Okay, I'll talk about it in a sec. Hang on. Let me just catch up on some chat here. Cannabis plants. No, that's on the other channel, Luke. Check out TFP After Dark. So satisfying growing your own food. Absolutely, Redbeard. Lay my plants down indoors, so I opted for small cucumber plants. Nice. That's exciting. Burns are better than leaf septora. You said it, Bernie. I'll take that any day over leaf septora. Anyways, so we've got a couple of kind of, they're not really burnt, but this is the eggplant. The leaves are just freaking huge. So I'm just on high alert here just to make sure we're good. This is the first time I'm looking at things in the grow tent, right? So I'm making sure everything looks good today. We got some flowers with some thorns on them that are gonna open soon. Some flowers here. What else we got here? Just checking my leaves. So yeah, you can see, it's hard to see, but some of the leaves have like a bit of this sheen to it, and it's just, I sprayed too much. How are your plants doing? What was wrong last time? On, I think it was last Monday or last Sunday. I don't know what day it was. I had an issue with my leaves. What's up, Sky Overhead? I had leaf septora on my cucumber plant, followed by one stem on my tomato plant. So I removed the infected plant, and I sprayed everything with 1% H2O2, and I burnt my leaves, and so now we're in recovery. We're waiting for everything to recover. So there's the eggplant. I'm just looking at what happened here, but this looks like a nutrients thing. You see when this kind of happens? Anyways, we're good, we're good. It's all good. Yes, Redbeard, I created a couple of problems, so I don't really know. Yeah. Anyways, the After Dark plants are right behind where the phone is. Like, so right behind this pepper plant right here are the After Dark plants, but I don't show it on this channel because it's just heavily censored, and this is more about food. These are all peppers that didn't get labeled except for, where's the Marconi? This is the Marconi Rosso pepper. It's gonna be a huge sweet pepper. Yesterday afternoon, I went and topped them all. I'm here to learn, educate me. Nice. What's up, Fork Blast? And what's up, Big Nug? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a great day. I'm sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to focus as well so that I'm not constantly stopping in mid-sentence. So yeah, I topped all the ones that needed topping yesterday. So everything has been topped now. So this is an example of, you know, when a pepper plant's not topped. Oops. And then this is a plant that has been topped. You can see there's just a bunch of new growth points. And rather than having like one stem, it kind of splits off into a Y, and then you get more fruit per plant. You just get a better yield. Have to stay focused. Forward focus. So yeah, we've got, I moved them all in a row to closer to the center of the light. So mystery pepper, Marconi Rosso pepper, which is going to be a huge sweet pepper. Mystery pepper. These are probably, this is probably going to be a bell pepper. I've grown bell peppers a few times that, yeah. Wanda, I think I did, thanks to the help of the community, specifically, again, Bernie's been my mentor for the After Dark plant, and Bernie has been helping me a lot with what's been going on with my leaf septora. He's the one that diagnosed it. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you. So yeah, we've got the Criolla Sella pepper. We're gonna be getting some flowers soon. We got little buds popping everywhere. And yeah, everything is looking good. That one was topped a while back, and you can see we got tons of new growth points. It's going to be prolific AF. Mystery pepper, but I think it's a bell. I think I'll be able to tell also when the flowers start to open, but you can see this one also has been topped when there's like a bunch of new growth points like that. Same with this one. I burnt a little bit of a leaf, but that's okay. And then I had topped this one. We're starting to get some flowers in there, so that's exciting. And then this is my favorite plant right now. This is the mocha swirl pepper. It's a variegated pepper plant with variegated leaves. And we've got our first flower that, oops, I just snapped a leaf on my pepper plant, shit. What's up, Blackened? We've got our first flower that opened on the mocha swirl. So this is a sweet pepper. It's also variegated, and yeah, it's beautiful. I'm really excited. I've never grown this plant before. Is that an heirloom pepper? That's a great question. I have no idea. But there it is. So we might have to clean up. We got so many little like new growth points in here. We'll have to kind of tidy that up and get the bottom cleaned up. So we'll focus on that today too. Today's kind of just some maintenance stuff. And then this one was topped yesterday. So there it is. I just literally go aggressive. Once it has like 6 true leaves, I take anything off the top and I just, with gloves on, just pinch it. But yeah, check that out. Isn't that a beautiful leaf? I had someone tell me I had some effed up virus on my pepper plants. And I'm like, no guys, it's just variegated. I took off the large leaves off my zinnia flowers. Again, I burnt them like crazy. You can still see here, they're recovering. So the large leaves, the bottom ones, I took them off just to, I don't know, give the plant a better shot. It looked like those leaves were really stressing the entire plant out. So there's a zinnia flower plant. Again, it's been topped, so you have 2, or instead of 1 main growth point right there, you've got 2. And then same with this one, we topped. And then this one, I didn't top, but I'm not gonna. So, and also this is a nutrients thing where I don't know what it means. It just, I gotta look it up. What nutrients deficiency is it when your leaves look like they've been chewed on, but they're not? Because I've had it before, so I know it's not bugs or anything. So yeah, those are all the peppers. You know, if you get down kind of to eye level, you can kind of get a sense for how big the plants are getting. Canna Claus, good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. And you guys, one thing is like, don't ever be sorry for whatever it is. Don't be sorry unless you misbehave. But if you can't be here or you can't participate or whatever, I'm not entitled like that, you guys. If you're here, I'm happy, and if you're not, I'm happy for you for whatever you're doing, as long as you're enjoying your life. So that's the main grow, right? The peppers, tomatoes. I had a cucumber plant right here. Had to clean the bucket, disconnect it from the rest of the system. So right now you could see the lines only start as of this bucket. Right here is disconnected. What's up, Mia? Good to see you. Thank you so much, Eric. Appreciate that. And yeah, and then we have the orange grow tower. So the idea is, so this is where I'm going to talk a little bit about the setup. I mean, most of you are here so often that you already know, so I apologize for repeating myself. But I have 3 grow towers. The idea is to use them to achieve succession planting and perpetual harvest. So in this orange grow tower, it's been now 3 weeks, and I have romaine lettuce, which some of it looks rough, some of it looks better than others. We're gonna fix it and give this tower some attention. Semper, good to see you. So yeah, we've got romaine lettuce. I've got some parsley. Got to take out the dried leaves. So yeah, today we're gonna give this tower some love. Parsley, chives. We got just herbs. I'm trying to grow, yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna take the herbs from the green tower and move them to the orange tower. We're gonna harvest the rest of this lettuce, get this tower empty, clean it, and then I have seeds that we just popped. In the last 2 days, we popped so many seeds. So we're gonna take, have a great day, G-Bay. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, I have seeds already germinating. So I'm gonna have to be popping seeds probably every 2 to 3 weeks. The goal is to have the tower maybe for 5 to 6 weeks, operational for 5 to 6 weeks. So once everything reaches like a harvestable size, maybe it'll be operating for 2-3 weeks, and then we take it down. We harvest, take it down, and then by then I have seedlings in the other tower that will have reached a certain level of maturity. So the idea is to use all 3 towers to my advantage to try to get to that point. Big Nug. We're gonna try to do a TFP in the kitchen on Thursday. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. Not sure what we're gonna do yet, but I'll make it good, I swear, and I won't F it up this time like I did the last grow. Thank you, Voltage. I appreciate that. I've got lots of parsley. Me too, John Doe. We've got a ton of parsley. So yeah, today we're gonna fix the orange tower behind me. I'm gonna get some gloves on, and we're just gonna not necessarily repot, but just plant the seedlings deeper. Since they were so young when I transplanted them, I planted them at the top of the hydroclay, and now they're kind of flopping over. So I want to plant it deeper in the net pot, and the ones that I've done that with look much better. So rather than having something like this, you have something like this. So where did I get those towers? I worked with a manufacturer. They're available on my website, but we got new ones coming out, so stay tuned. Sustainable agriculture as a business. Yeah, well, this is more of a hobby, but yes. All right, so first I'm gonna do my Ziploc bag for my strawberries. So the goal for the yellow tower was to fill it with strawberries. In my first grow, I had it 50% to 60% filled with strawberry seedlings. I got thrips because I brought outdoor plants indoor, and I didn't have any kind of quarantine process. I just gave them a root rinse with just water, and the coffee beans, I'm gonna have to redo that, you guys. I effed up. But tomorrow, actually, you know what? I gotta go get something in a minute. Let's see the lemon tree. Okay. So yeah, my first grow, the yellow tower had some strawberries in it, but because I had thrips, I had to get rid of it. And so now we're gonna try again. But the idea is for this full tower to be filled with strawberries. What I want is, you know, you have one mature strawberry plant with runners, then you take that runner, you put it in another plant port in the foam collar, right, with the growth node, and then once it roots, then you cut it, and you don't even have to do anything. You got another plant, right? So strawberries are so easy to clone that yeah. What is your website? www.thefreshprincess.ca, link in the description below. Check it out. But yeah, it's just a prototype, you guys. So these towers, you know, they're not perfect. We have been waiting for the freaking strawberry tower for so GD long, and the merch for so GD long. Let's just get it all done this week, shall we? This is time. So sometimes I get really avoidant, or like certain things I just procrastinate and put off. And this morning I woke up and I'm like, no man, today, merch, strawberries, figure it out, let's go. Get your ish together. You're not associated with the Fresh Prince? Mind your business. Just mind your business. Just kidding. If you know, you know. So this is the lemon seedling. I took it out from this light here, from under this light. It was, I guess, I had a couple people reach out to me, tell me it was getting too much light. So, I don't know how it's looking. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it, MK. I'm working on it. It's just, you know what? It's like, this morning I'm like, okay, I got to get the merch. So today's live isn't going to be as long as it usually is, because I'm going to go, like this morning, I rolled out of bed right to my computer. Just coffee, Scarlet, coffee, computer. and I just got right to work. And then like 20 minutes before the live, I'm like, shit, I better get dressed. So then I came down here, and that's why I was so frazzled. And after this, I'm going right back up, because I got to make sure that that I get this stuff done so that it's not pending anymore, because now I've got to, like, it's a big week in the garden. We've got flowers happening. I got to figure out my nutrients. I got to raise the lights. We got to clean the green tower. We got new seeds started, so we got to keep an eye on those. Make sure that as soon as they sprout, get the seedlings transferred. We got to figure out a setup for our after dark clones, which Bernie and I have been chatting about. So there's just like a lot to get done, and I'm only one person. So I'm hiring. Anybody want to work for? I'm just kidding. I'm not hiring. Too much of a freaking control freak. But so yeah, just to tell you guys quickly more about the setup before we get to the orange tower. This is the orange grow tower, 80 plant ports, 10 layers of 8 plant ports each. Comes with lights, pump, net pots, foam collars. It's about 6 feet tall, or maybe, yeah, I would say 6 feet tall, maybe 7 feet tall. And not 7 feet tall, 6 feet tall probably, or 5.5 maybe. This is the inside of the tower. Each plant port has a net pot that gets watered periodically. There's a little scoop inside that's a little res of water, and we've got our, I use either foam collars, so no medium at all, just the foam collar, or the clay pebbles. What's up, Mike? Good morning. Shoot. Now I can't get the root back in. All right, we'll have to fix that in a second. All right, so $900 Canadian, but it comes with everything. They're also outdoor rated, so you can just, I'll stop posting. What did you say? No cannabis on this channel. Oh. Grows her own food. Galaxy, you're the best. I appreciate it. So yeah, we've turn the lights back up for tomatoes. Yes, I will in a minute when I'm done walking around. So yeah, that's the one tower. Like I said, the yellow tower will be for strawberries. So altogether, the 3 towers, we've got 240 plant ports. Each plant port is 2 inches. What's up, calves? Good morning. Happy Monday. And then each bucket system, the lids are interchangeable. You can either do 1 plant port, that's 4 inches, or 4 plant ports, that's 3 inches. I mix and match based on my needs, but usually it's 1 bucket system with the 4-inch plant port, so it's 20 buckets per system. It's a Dutch bucket system. It's recirculating. Inside, you've got 2 misting nozzles with a little drain and a pipe, and then they all get connected through this center column here, or this channel, and then there's a water return. There's a filter in the res. I know my res is really low. I'm going to fill it. And then there's the water inlet, so the water goes up through the pump, pushes out through all the lines. All the buckets are connected, and that's it. Do I sell the buckets too? I'm considering it, but the system needs some modifications, so I'm not going to sell it the way it is. It needs some improvements first. But yeah, so this bucket system gives me 80 plant ports with the 4 site lid, and then this gives me 20 plant ports. So altogether, the buckets are 100 plant ports combined with the 240 plant ports of the 3 grow towers. We got 340 plant ports. So far, I think I had 96 plants in the tent, but now could be more based on what seeds have germinated. And then the process, I just have a bunch of seeds. I pop them using different methods. Foam collar on a damp piece of paper towel, seed popped in the center, and then damp paper towel on top with a dome lid, and then eventually When it sprouts, it grows out the foam collar, and this is the result. And then I put it in my little tray here. This has some nutrients, half the recommended amount for seedlings, and water. And then when it has a couple true leaves, then we get it into the grow tower. So all these are things that we've germinated. Once they sprout, we get it in here. Then once they grow, we get it in here or here. So that's the rundown for those of you that are new here. I'm still trying to get things right? Like planning never really works out, because if it did, I would have had 5 strawberry towers by now. So it's one of those things where that's the intention of the flow, and hopefully we can create some kind of schedule along with everything else that we need to do to optimize things. Sell it to NASA. They need something like that for a Mars colony in the future. Screw that, Vinny. I'm gatekeeping this. I'm just kidding. I tried to germinate my seeds in the foam collar as well. First time. Good luck. Mike, chat with MK. She's got a different way of doing it in the foam collars, and I wonder how it worked out for you, MK. I know you had someone, or I know you had one of them sprout, but thank you so much, Voltage Voyage. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, this foam collar thing is new, and it's only because I was trying to grow things in the foam collar, and I didn't want to have to, where'd that go? I didn't want to have to stress out the seedling and move it from one place to another. So germinating it in where it was going to grow felt like the best option. So strawberry seeds. I found, I thought I was fresh out of strawberry seeds. I've got like a few left in here. So what's in the background, the yellow stuff? This is an orange grow tower with some lettuce in it. We're going to be working on it shortly. So I have, in terms of germinating, polyurethane seeds are the best for me in terms of germinating strawberry seeds. So I got to get a paper towel, or sorry, a towel to cover these trays, but there's the strawberry seeds. So these sponges retain a lot of moisture. Sometimes with the strawberry seeds, if you do them in paper towel, it could be challenging to keep them moist enough so they don't dry out, but not overwater so that you don't drown the little baby. So I'm trying a couple of different ways. If that fails, it's only 2 seeds. I can always get more, but this is what I have at this point in time, and I would really love a strawberry tower ASAP. I was trying to aggressively pull off a piece of paper towel and I dropped the roll. I always dry my seeds first, then put them in water. 24 hours works great. Only about half sprouted my way. It's a learning process. MK, that's how it started with me. It depends also on the variety, but I had to do it a few times, and the highest success rate I got was like 70%, which isn't bad, but it was better than, like, paper towel method is always 100% for me, but then it's the user error. Like, I let the paper towel dry out, or I don't tend to the germinating seeds properly, and then I have a problem. So yeah. So a lot of people have recommended just paper towel in a Ziploc, leave it by the window. Bowtie Life in the Garden yesterday said put it in the fridge. I've never heard of that. I could try it though. I just don't know how it would work. So yeah, I'm gonna just spray my paper towel or dampen it. Don't want it too wet, because then, you know, your seeds will get all like, I guess they'll just like rot. I don't know. Yeah, there's so many factors. So I don't know if I should put them on a heating pad. Normally, if it's like summer, I just put it by the window and just, you know. Please speak Russian. The only thing I know how to say in Russian, other than some swear words or some really rude things is "Я хочу играть basketball." So to me, I think that means I want to play basketball. I think that's what somebody told me once. I hope that's what it means, because I've been going around telling everybody I want to play basketball. I have only one strawberry on my plant right now. Plenty of foliage. How do I get more strawberries and more flower sites? Well, you can clone your runners for starters to get more plants, but to get them to flower, you probably have to switch up your nutrients and give them, I forget what it is, but more of something. Anybody? I would love a strawberry tower as well. Gonna try that in mine after lettuce. Do it. Thank you, Vinny. Appreciate it. 1%. Just think, in nature, only 1% seedlings make it. That puts things into perspective, calves. Putting them in the fridge usually works best for seeds that expect frost before germinating, not for all seeds. Paper towel in a Ziploc, 75% closed in a dark place in a cup. Nice. My strawberry plants, I wonder how they are. Riz, I'm sure they're doing great. You'll be back to see them soon. How do I get more flower sites for strawberries? I only have one strawberry developing. Clone it. Clone the runners. Your seed producer should provide you with accurate details for germinating. I mean, if you know, you know. I got these sketchy seeds thinking that they were organic, ever-bearing Albion strawberries. And this is what I got. So it just says organic strawberry. More P and more K. Got it. Playing basketball at night. Nice. More potassium. Cool. 75% closed. Let air in. All right. Busting out the industrial inline EC probes. Nice. Oh my God. Did I say it right, Cosmocrat? I put my seeds on top of my grow lights. Nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a couple of seeds onto the paper towel, I guess. Wait, let me put some in my hand, I guess. They're so baby, and I only want to do a couple because I only have a few, you know? Alright, we're just gonna do 2 right now and see how that goes. Did I even grab the seed? Oh yeah, it's so freaking small. Alright. So, super, super baby little seeds. But they're in there. And so, yeah, I'm just going to close this Ziploc. I could put it on top of the grow light. I don't know how that'll do. I don't know if strawberries need heat to germinate. Anybody know? Thank you, Wolfie. Appreciate it. Seed starting setup inspiration. What's up, Sam? Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Shout out to you from Canada. You mean from my neck of the woods? What's up, 404 Not Found? I'm also in Canada. Good to see you. Whereabouts are you from? No, just put in the dark. Okay. I'll put them in the dark. I'll put them in a dark place outside the grow tent. Actually, I'll go do that before I forget. So that's that. Now I'm just gonna tidy up the orange tower a little bit. What's up, Legs? Good to see you. Strawberries need cold stratification before putting on a heat mat. Okay, so then that's what Bowtie meant by putting them in the fridge for, I think he said 3 days. So I'll put them in the fridge. I have a fridge right outside. Okay, let me go do that quick, and then I'll Google how long do they need to stay in the fridge for. Or I'll just watch yesterday's live chat replay. He mentioned, I think, 3 days, and He knows how to do his strawberries. Bowtie knows what he's talking about. Yeah, that guy knows about his strawberries. So I'm going to listen to what Bowtie said. If you guys don't know and you want to learn more about strawberries or turmeric or okra, go check out Bowtie Life in the Gardens YouTube channel. He's not in the chat right now, but not that kind of gardening channel. Long time no see from Iowa. Good to see you. So now, well, I don't know if you know, Lo, but I started another plant, and it's on the TFP After Dark channel. Hydro setup, aeroponics, Wolfie. 404 not found. Me too. Nice. Fellow Torontonian. So proud of Canada for taking a stance. Yes, Bowtie knows what he's talking about. He said did he say 3 weeks? He could have said 3 weeks. Yeah, Bowtie is the man. All right, I'm gonna go put it in the fridge. Hang on uno momento. We got it. So, we got 2, I gotta write that down. So, one, 2, 3. Today's the 11th, right? Are we the 12th or the 11th? My phone's dead, my other phone. What date is it today? 12th, right? Good morning, Les. Good to see you. This is growing? I'm on the road. I thought this was a cooking channel. Nice. Gypsy Gray. Oh, okay. So that's what it is. So calves. Somebody asked me what it was yesterday, and I knew, I was like slurricane. I didn't know what what it was crossed with, and so I looked in our chat to see, because you sent me some information about the plant, and I was like, oh God, what's it called? So thank you. I got to remember that. All right, so 111. Oh, and yesterday I also pruned my tomato plants. And the day before, I did my H2O2 spray. All right, so today I germinated 2 strawberry seeds, and I put them in the fridge. This is new for me. Taking notes in the garden is new. Yeah, Les, you're late. 12. It's like, how do you get a bunch of people to say the same number in the chat? Ask them what date it is. Soft running water. It's super peaceful in there. It's so peaceful. That's so cool. Originally from the beaches area. Subscribe. Nice. I'm originally from like North York area. So Toronto, but you know, the north end. Always think of Caroline from Vampire Diaries when I see you. Caroline from Vampire Diaries. I don't think I've ever watched that show. That's the one with that girl. What's her name? Did you get all the mold handled from the cucumbers? So far so good, Bill, but I don't want to speak too soon, so come find me in a week and we'll see. What's up, Frank? I mean Doc Leby, but now it shows up as Frank. Good morning, good to see you. Or good afternoon. What's up, Bingo Lombardi? You should write this in a Google document, then you can talk. Doing journaling this season too. Yeah, I've never taken notes. Excavation 99, yes. Tomato plants, eggplant, peppers, lettuce, herbs. What's up, Sam Roman from Tennessee? Welcome. What's up, JC? Good to see you. Let's sit in the corner with Bernie's nuts. Yeah. Keep your IPM going. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the spray once every couple days, or no, not once every couple days. What I think, Bernie, I think you said twice a week. You said continue it twice a week, if I'm not mistaken. So, okay, now I'm gonna get some gloves on. We're not doing anything special right now. I'm literally just fixing the romaine. Some of it is like flopping over in the grow tower. They were super baby seedlings when I transplanted them, and I had to kind of transplant them closer to the top so that the clay doesn't just like, you know, drown them. And now they're kind of too close to the surface. I need to plant them deeper in the clay pebbles. Just put several yellow jubilee mater seeds in my can. Using it for calves beans was the first time I've ever used it. Always planted direct in soil, but going to try this can more. Blackened, I heard the can is awesome. Twice a week, yes. For IPM management, spray twice a week. Got it. You hear that? Any new growers watching? Twice a week. IPM. Don't forget it, or you'll regret it, because I am. Because now I have sleepless nights every day. Also, cheers, everybody. Make myself a makeshift workstation. Okay, so essentially I'm taking my flopping romaine lettuce. I'm going to remove some of those lower leaves, and I'm just going to transplant it a little bit deeper. What are your plans for your next grow? Same food or more stuff? Well, we'll see how the after dark plant goes, because might get rid of everything and just start growing that. I'm just kidding. What's up, Doyle? Good to see you. I grew up around the Willowdale area, Leonard. You want to put a consulate there? I don't really want to go into politics. Yeah. So, forget, there was a question that I was answering and then I got distracted. I forget. Oh, about growing. So there's our little lettuce roots. So I'm gonna just dump out the clay pebbles. Bring you guys a little lower here. I'm just, sorry. Dumping out the clay pebbles. Kinda just gonna take off these lower leaves. This isn't necessary, this is just what I'm doing to try to keep this plant from flopping over, and then just kind of get it more in the bottom, and then put my clay pebbles back in. So this is, I had to do this the last time I used clay pebbles. So I used clay pebbles for the lettuce in the grow tower on my first run. I got root rot and I had a bunch of other issues, and I thought it was due to the clay pebbles. It wasn't, but I blamed the clay pebbles. So now I'm open to trying them again, because the foam collars kind of suffocate the lettuce. and so the stalk can't get thick enough, and I'm hoping that with the clay pebbles that won't happen. Also, it helps the root get some more oxygen. Gotta take off that leaf, I broke it. So now at least it's more upright. So just get it back into the grow tower. And at least it's more supported now. So yeah, that's just what I'm gonna be working on right now. Oh, sunflower. Cabs, are you doing an outdoor sunflower or indoor? Shoot, I have what'd I miss? Cosmocrat, the Discord is in the link below. I personally like to grow everything from a seed. Me too. I don't even take cuttings really or clone them because oh, Christopher Barker, I don't know if you're still here, I'm behind on the chat, but all plants are fun to grow 100%. Last run I did dahlias in the grow tent for the first time in the bucket system, and that was incredible. So that's another thing I have to do today, along with the merch and the feeding of the buckets and all that stuff. I need to order seeds, you guys. I'm so behind. So yeah, you can see this is like totally flopping over. Earl, I don't use rock wool or lava rocks. I use clay pebbles and just paper towel method to germinate. Careful with your roots. You can't get no more seeds. Les bought them all. For real. But here's the good thing is I can, because Les is gonna send me some. Just kidding. But won't it be fun when I do, because I'm gonna do like TFP in the kitchen, but for after dark. That'll be fun. Once I learn how to like make edibles or gummies, that'll be fun. I want to make infused salad dressing. I need your chili oil recipe. Oh, okay. You can't find it in a video because I made it like my own variation. So I'm gonna get that on the community. I'll write it down. I'll post the original recipe and then I'll share it with you guys. So for those of you that are new here, I am extremely clumsy. What else? I mean, I fixed a lot of them yesterday, so Yeah, clean up on aisle 10. I'm so clumsy, you guys. Even if I take my time, I'm still clumsy. I grow wildflowers and sunflowers in my mother-in-law's front yard every year. Kaleidoscopic kale. No, I haven't. Infused honey is great, but just regular flower is the best. Nice. I check it after dark. It looks good. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that. Yeah, voltage. I don't smoke, so I will do that. But I don't know how, so I'll learn, and we'll learn together. That's the whole point of this channel, you guys. I'm not trying to teach anyone anything. I'm more... If you learn something from here while I'm trying to learn, well, and you know, between the chat and me and you, we can learn together. I should make infused chili oil. Yeah, no, it's aeroponics makes me wet calves. Blue lotus flower, nice. I see her cannabis. Go to TFP After Dark, her YouTube, like and subscribe. Yeah, thank you. What's up, Kill It and Grill It? Good to see you. Milano, Italy, welcome. I fall going up the stairs. I thought I was the only one, Mike. Good to know I'm not alone. Whether you can teach me anything or not, at least you can inspire me. That is true. Habitual. I had you top of mind this morning when I was putting the hoodies up on the site. We're almost there, okay? Maybe by tomorrow. I also fall going up the stairs way too often. All right, we got a whole club in here. That's wonderful. I'm not alone. Love it. I try to work and talk, but then either I distract myself and then I stop working because I'm busy talking and I thought I was good at multitasking, but maybe I'm not. So there it is. Face plants on doors, nice. Discord channel for what? Oh. What's up, growing old? Good morning. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day so far. A positive start to the week. We are cleaning up our lettuce plants that are kind of flopping over in the grow tower. Just transplanting them a little deeper into the clay pebbles. Unfortunately, with this tower, they are reaching for the light because there's not enough light. So I do have to add some additional lighting to this grow tower, you guys, for falling up the stairs with plants. Okay, I will. So yeah, like I said, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know what. Those days are going to be harvesting, disassembling, cleaning, and reassembling the green grow tower. And Thursday, I'll figure out a recipe for TFP in the kitchen. We'll make something good. How many watts are the tower? I don't know. I should figure. I have a voltmeter right outside the tent. I should check. yeah, for those of you that haven't already, go check out Growing Old's YouTube channel. They have some awesome guests on there. They hang out on lives often. There it is. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you. Happy Monday, and good to see you, Be the Arrow. Happy Monday. Kind of a joke, but kind of serious. Yeah, you know what, Mike? I probably won't contribute to that chat. You guys get enough of it here. What's up, Steve? Good morning or good afternoon. Yeah, honestly, this community, you guys, there's so many wonderful streamers. We got so many people sharing so much information in the community. That's what I love. I love it. Anywhere I go on one of these lives, there's always something to learn. Or if there's nothing to learn, there's people to connect with. And that's my favorite part, is the sense of community, you know? It's so nice. It's so nice. Good to see you, Arizona. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see what else here. Everything else looks kind of okay. So yeah, you can see everything is kind of positioned better now, right? So it's planted more into the clay pebbles. So we've got all of our romaine here. Romaine lettuce, romaine lettuce. There it is. And then I'm just gonna clean out some of the stuff. There's some stuff in there that's not great. Like my dill died, I think. You know, sometimes I'm like, I'm about to throw a seedling out because it looks like it's dead, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just leave it in and see how it goes. And sometimes it grows again. Like sometimes it's not really dead. There's still a little bit of life left in it, but this looks pretty brown. So don't forget where you go, where you'll be until you leave. For great growing tips and info, visit this channel's Discord. Yes, you guys, we got some awesome growers in the TFP Discord community, so come hang out. If you guys have questions or just want to share recipes or your harvests or whatever you're growing, your cannabis, whatever you want, we got a whole Discord for it, so come hang out. Anybody can join. The link is in the description below. And yeah, that's really it for the orange tower. Like I said, in the next few days, this is dead dead seedling. Some of them just don't make it, you guys, and it just is what it is. You know, some of my seedlings die. Like I said, I'm still learning. So this one was almost dead, and I was like, let me transplant it, and it made it. So I'm gonna take off these crusty leaves here. Well, I'll have to do it with 2 hands, but anyways. So yeah, there's, you know, good and bad with everything. So yeah, everything looks great and it's beautiful, but we have our challenges, right? Burnt my leaves this week. And it is what it is. But yeah, just show you guys one more time before I close out. There it is. We got the green grow tower. It's nearing the end of the run. Was that cilantro? That was parsley. This is cilantro right here. I've been harvesting often, and I keep getting more. So yeah, these are reaching for the light. You can see they're growing all messed up. So time to harvest and start again. And then there it is, you guys. Peppers, flowers. I popped some more flowers, so we're gonna have more. And then the tomatoes, we're in recovery mode right now. I saved my garden this week with the help of the community, Rose. I don't know. Yeah, we're recovering. It just yeah, it just sucks. For those of you that don't know, I had an issue earlier on in the week. Had to get rid of a plant. Been spraying my plants with 1% H2O2, and I burnt the F out of my leaves. So there we go. So Long as you have at least 50% leaves, I mean, kinda. These ones are new growth and they're getting green. And so fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And then, yeah, we've got all of our pepper plants here looking gorgeous. Growing old, thank you so much. It is quite a bit of work. It's a full-time job, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm addicted. So yeah, we just popped a bunch more seeds yesterday, and yeah, check out this eggplant, you guys. Look at these leaves, freaking massive. So yeah, there it is. Yeah, they'll bounce back. Everything seems to be doing pretty well. So like I said, I moved all my peppers to the center yesterday, and might have to raise the lights soon, because look at these tomatoes, and then got to raise the pulse. And so yeah, and then we've got all of our seeds that we popped, and our seedlings will go in there when they sprout. And that's the drill, you guys. Could have been a lot worse, but it also could have been better, you know. Trust your gut. When in doubt, throw it out. That's what I'm learning is, you know, if you have a little bit of it, there's a fine line between just throwing in the towel with your plant that is showing signs of stress, nutrient deficiency, lockout, whatever it is. I'm somebody who can easily mistake the two because I'm learning. What's up, Stangman? Good morning. And what's up, Cursor? Good to see you. Sorry if I missed anyone else in the chat. I apologize. So it's easy to mistake things. And what's up, Storms? And you don't want to throw things out that you've worked hard to grow, but at the same time, you want to catch things early enough before it gets bad, because as we all know, preventing is better than treating. So yeah, it's just one of those things where I had an oxheart tomato. It showed signs of blight. Even people in the chat, specifically Bernie, was like, that's blight. And I didn't throw it out. I kind of left it because I knew that I was having issues with pH. I knew that I was having issues with environment. Safe flight, Riz, safe travels. Thanks so much for hanging out. And so, yeah, I should have gotten rid of it if I didn't know, but I didn't. And I left it too long, and then by the time I decided to get rid of it, I don't know if it spread, but I had my cucumber, which was on the other end of the grow. So the problem tomato was at the end over there, and it got somehow on the cucumber here. So when I noticed it on the cucumber, we put it under the scope on the live. You guys diagnosed it for me. Calves and Bernie. Leaf septora. So that's what it was. I think it falls under the blight category. It's a fungus, or yeah, spore, fungus spore. And yeah, we got rid of the plants, and now I've just been trying to get my, you know, trying to mitigate any further issues. Took off any questionable leaves, sprayed, and we'll see how the rest of the week goes. So things are looking better than they were earlier on in the week, but it's a process, you know. So there will be lives that you guys join where the garden looks beautiful and it looks awesome, and there's going to be days where it looks like crap, and that's just what it is. That's the life of gardening. So we're showing the good, the bad, and the ugly, all of it, because that's the only way I am going to learn, is, you know, seeing videos out there of people screwing up. Like, yeah, it's cool to see the nice plants and everything, but I want to see the screw ups because I'm a visual person, and you guys know I don't listen. So if you tell me, I'm not going to listen. I need to see it for myself. Seeing is believing. And so, yeah, it's one of those things. So, yeah, well, I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch, Storms, but hopefully we can get there. So I also kind of pulled back on the nutrients. I just went full force and was giving them the full amount. Now I've pulled back to half. Again, recovery mode. So next week I'll start tending to the plants more. But yesterday I was like physically trying to like practice self-restraint. Don't touch your plants. Don't mess with them. Don't prune anything. Don't just let them be and let them relax and let them recover. Just like humans. I have a hard time throwing plants away also. Yeah, and growing old, I get it. You know, it's tough to throw away plants, but it's worse to have to throw away your entire grow versus throwing away one plant. And the reason why I held off on throwing mine wasn't from an emotional perspective. It was from I'm still learning, and maybe this is a pH issue or something else. Have a great day, Semper. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, 404. Yeah, thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. So yeah, we'll see how things go. I was told when watering cukes not to get the leaves wet or they will discolor from the sun. Yeah, so it definitely wasn't that, because it was spreading through the leaves like a disease. So like I said, we put it under the scope, and I'll be making a short about it so you guys can see if you have the same problem. You'll see what it looks like under the scope, and you'll see, yeah, exactly. So if you're a new grower, IPM, because this is my 4th run, and I'm just learning about IPM. I've been, you know, talking to so many growers, and they're like, what's your IPM schedule? And I'm like, I don't have one. I just have yellow sticky traps, and I defoliate, and that's it. So we live and we learn, and I'm somebody who has to learn the hard way to learn the actual lesson. So yeah, join along for the ride, you guys, because it's gonna be fun. But yeah, almost time for new plants. So yeah, popped a bunch of seeds yesterday, and we're just gonna keep things growing. So it's really, what else in the water? Yes. Maybe I should just do a flush again, or not a flush, but a drain. So this is the first run where I've even been emptying the system and replenishing it with some fresh water. Glock 40, this is food. These are tomatoes. I got eggplant, lettuce, but it is legal. It's not illegal, but I don't have that here. This is tomatoes. If you want to see the other stuff though, head over to TFP After Dark. But yes, it is legal. In Canada, you can have 4 plants recreationally if you don't have a license. What's up, Shy? Good morning. Good to see you. Or good afternoon, I should say. San Francisco. Now I have the song stuck in my head. What's up, Billy? Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you growing some of that wacky tobacco. Yeah, head over to TFP After Dark, you guys. In California, we can have 6. Well, lucky you guys. That's okay. You know what? 4 is more than enough. I only have 2 right now. 1 in the buckets and 1 in cocoa. So we'll see how they do. It'll be a learning experience. Who's canting anyways? So grow what you like. I mean, I get paranoid, so I'm like, I can't break the law. My After Dark plants are in the sun right now. Nice. It's only whack if you can't grow. True. So yeah, guys, that's what's up in the garden. Later, I'm going to be feeding my bucket system and replenishing it. I'm just making water right now. We got some seeds germinating. Toward the end of the week, we'll deal with the green tower. Tomorrow, we're going to do the air stones in the second bucket system. So in these buckets here with the tomatoes, we set up an air stone. There's like an inch of water in the bottom of every bucket. So set up an air stone just to oxygenate the roots and the water. And we're going to do the same thing in the second bucket system. The second bucket system. I'm behind. How do you make water? I just connect my RO system to, I have a portable RO, so I have it temporarily set up in my garage right now until I get a setup right outside the grow tent. The idea would be to get rid of these small reservoirs, get a large reservoir outside the grow tent, and just connect the RO directly to like the res, so that I don't have to use the jugs because these jugs, the plastic jugs, I don't buy them. They're all like, I just reuse them. I just use them to store my RO water. But up until now, this is the first time I've used, the first run that I've used RO water. Up until now, I've been using distilled water. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be a good week. We got a lot of good stuff happening, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. So come find me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, we are going to set up some air stones and fix up our second bucket system, set ourselves up for success, even though we're behind, but better late than never. That's a thing really quick before I go. If there's something that needs to be done in the garden, don't put it off. Do it right away and you'll be grateful, because later, it could be twice as much work, or it won't serve a purpose anymore because it's too late. So just, yeah, don't put things off. And yeah, but if you do, it's cool too, because I do all the time. Yeah, you guys, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful start to your week. Come find me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll keep you guys posted about an after dark. I'll do one this week for sure. Thank you so much, Cavs. Appreciate you. And Barry Halls, good to see you. Better late than never. It's all good. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Thank you so much, Bernie. Appreciate you. What's up, mainly off grid? Signing off, but thank you so much. And have a good day, Jay. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much. Peace, everybody. Oh, and don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Peace.